Our best man, come on!
Hello, everyone. I'm Steve, Mark's older brother. I just want to clear up the rumors. Yes, I was Mark's second choice for best man. His first choice, Brian Dawkins, couldn't make it today. So despite everything we've been through this past year, we're finally here. Monica, you look absolutely beautiful. Not only are you beautiful, you're also caring and sweet. Mark, what's up? Now I'm here to talk about Mark Gillen, the creative, competitive, ball-busting, bush-drinking son of a gun. Age 2. Mark and I met in the 80s. Page 3. Mark is the youngest of my parents' 3 children. And according to my beautiful mother, Frances, Mark was born 10 pounds even. But according to his baby picture, he was born Asian. Mark survived his younger years on a repeated diet of hot dogs, cereal, and Sega Genesis. It molded the man you see before you today. He was the kid that always got lost in department stores. My mom would warn him every time, Mark, stay here, don't go wandering off. Then you would blink twice and he's gone. We'd be scrambling around the store, looking for him in between the clothing racks, checking the toy aisles, then over the loudspeaker you'd hear, "Attention, Fran Gillen, come to the front of the store. There's a lost little boy at the register for you." This happened on a weekly basis. Mark grew up in a big sports family. He always had big shoes to fill. Not my shoes, but the women in our family. Between my mom's Sunday softball games and Kim's AAU teams, we were always playing on a field close by while they were kicking ass and taking names. Now playing sports with Mark is a whole nother speech. Probably a speech that should be given by a therapist. The majority of people in this room have either been yelled at, told they suck, been called a loser, simply because you didn't live up to the expectations of being Mark's teammate.
I expect the best.
Even in family softball games, some people would ask me, "Jesus Christ, is Mark always like this?" I would say, "Yeah, he is. But seriously, just ignore him, Mom." Our family has always been very important to us, from driving up to Poconos, McGlashan family Christmas parties, Aunt Peggy's barbecues, and our annual trout fishing trips. Way back before Mark's cheek waving days, his first car was my old Ford Ranger. I remember he picked me up right after getting his license, and while we were driving, I looked down and he installed a PA system in the truck. I asked him what he was going to do with it, and all he said was, "Watch this." He turned the corner by Chalfont Playground, leaned over, flicked the switch, and began playing the Mr. Softy music. The kids at the playground lost their shit looking for an ice cream truck. I never laughed so hard. Mark is someone who goes all in all the time. If you're having a Halloween party, Mark's costume is going to be handcrafted and hysterical. If you need help sheetrocking your living room, Mark's there 15 minutes early with coffee. If you go golfing with Mark, he has all the tools to shotgun beers and a box of cigars. He's the perfect partner. If you tailgate with Mark at an Eagles game, there's going to be 3 different video game systems, a pot of chili, and a remote control cooler. If it's not excessive, it's not enough. I'm pretty sure he's the only person in the world to own a T-Rex costume, a Lombardi trophy, and 5 different colors of Zulu pants. When Mark told me about meeting Monica, he was beside himself. He tried to play it cool, like he wasn't really excited about it, but I could tell she was special. He had an undeniable confidence about himself. There was never a question whether Mark and Monica were going to get married. It was always more of a question when. I've never seen him happier than he is with you, Monica. The proof is in the Facebook posts. His pictures with you are the only ones he doesn't Photoshop. Your family is wonderful. Mark is really lucky to be joining it. But unfortunately for you, you get us. The Gillians. Get used to hearing that because somehow everyone messes up our last name. On behalf of my family, I would like to say welcome. We're glad to have you. Mark, I truly am proud of you. You become someone I can always depend on. I'm looking forward to you and Monica starting a family together. Hashtag congrats. Please raise your glass to Mr. and Mrs. Gillen. Sláinte.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more time. Show your love for our best man, Steve Gillian.